Всем привет, это канал Resident Game, меня зовут Яна. Сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Demonicon, Задаркай, или наоборот, Задаркай, Demonicon, неважно, в общем. К сожалению, я уже не помню, на чем я остановилась, поэтому пойду по метке, которая указана у меня на карте. Тут у нас несколько побочных заданий, и, насколько я помню, они новые. Так. Сейчас по побочкам пройдем, а дальше уже по сюжетному заданию пойдем. Наш герой был на болотах. Он недавно вернулся. Сестру он пока что так и не нашел. Где она ходит, неизвестно. Так.
Yesterday, the cartel went out on another foray. I saw my neighbor again later.
Tell me how I can
Так. Ты я задание помню, надо ее дочек найти.
Fear the demons. Renounce their temptations and defy their servants.
Those assholes in the
True salvation comes solely from thundering Rondra and her 11 divine siblings.
Those assholes in the guard want to spread it around fairly, not just throw it out into the street where the strongest just take it all for themselves.
Странно.
Those men with the armor that
You
look
want
like
to... Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Yesterday, the cartel went out on another foray.
Так, осталось одно побочное задание.
People of Warunk, be reminded that every death must be reported to the Metropolitan, and each body delivered unto the Dios.
Everyone who wanted to get the food from the armory
Anyone
and
who
spread it
refuses
around.
to comply and continues to exchange
Понимаю, мне
their
в
body.
подвал. Походу. Может и нет. Хотя метка вроде указывает сюда. Так, теперь походу нам на выход. И куда дальше? Так. Сейчас посмотрим. Походу где-то здесь. Сокровище некроманта. Вообще уже. Это все, что ли, задание? Так, там я не пройду.
Those assholes in the guard slaughtered
Here,
everyone who
Warren
wanted to
Keats.
get the food from the
In
armory.
Rondra's name, praise the city guard.
I'm glad to be in here.
Mission accomplished.
Понятно. Теперь пойдем по сюжету. Уже не знаю, что там по сюжету. Так, еще посмотрю вообще. Так, это не то.
Hey, down here!
Magus, as fresh and free as ever.
Naive irony, how amusing. In actuality, I'm only staying here to ensure that my appeal proceeds properly. According to the Codex Albiricus, I'm a free man.
Be glad you're sitting in that cell. There are fire demons wandering around out here.
Are you serious? That amateur was actually successful?
How did I know that you would somehow be involved?
Sir, I did not ask to be quartered next to that bungler, and when I learned of his perfidious plan, I did my best to minimize any damage.
A temple burned. A child is dead. Your help seems to have taken an unusual form, Theodore.
I am in no way responsible for the fact that those brats failed to memorize a simple hopscotch.
Tell it from the beginning.
This summoner they just hanged. Presumably he wanted to take revenge on the Warunkians and use those innocent children as his tools. He wanted them to summon the Typhelel, the fire demon. Summon? How irresponsible. I thought my plan had countered his plan. 'Tis a fool who thinks he's smart.
Just so I understand this correctly, the summoner taught the children a magic formula that would allow them to summon demons.
Absurd, I know. Also, I can hardly believe that pin-headed academic lightweight actually created that plan. It is as if it was someone else's idea.
How did you plan on keeping the children from performing the summoning?
The demon servant gave them some summoning chalk and taught them some hopscotch. I listened and realized. I used Sleep of 1,000 Sheep to make him sleepy. If those snot-nosed little brats had memorized and recited...
Not bad.
You do me too much honor, after all. And a prohibition would have only encouraged them. Never mind the fact. But, Nandus, forgive me, the villain... Perchance you're interested in... I could teach you the word...
Then let's hear it.
Malcorp. Zijek. Marak. Marak.
How exactly?
Each demon you need instructions for. You also require a summoning circle. The demon is usually offered paraphernalia, offerings in order to lure him. If such can even be found, should you not have any on hand, and this applies to all, yet improvisation increases the risk, and one is safest.
Что?
What could go wrong?
If one does not draw the... If the...
О, как же мне надоела эта игра, это просто пипец.
What was that banishment thing you wanted to teach the children?
I could teach you the wording for that spell.
Правда, она вначале была интересная, а сейчас не очень. Так, ладно, все, до свидания.
Yeah, but it is not my fault that the sanitary
That smells like...
well, at least now...
Верхний город горит. Эх.
У меня тоже кое-что горит.
Почему у тебя горит? Почему? Почему? Просто так очко жечь не может. Так, что это происходит?
A fire demon out of nowhere. Pray us, help us.
I'll handle it.
In principle, dividing Perel.
Then speak on my behalf, Margrave. A child's life is at stake. And not even...
You really think they still listen? No, Kairon. A lot is... There is no plague bailiff anymore. All those Rondrians who serve the trade... And Perel and Fergalosh both want to prevail in their turf war before the Rondra...
Fergalosh wants to designate the new plague bailiff.
Perel believes he is fighting for freedom. Fergalosh believes he is defending the law. But both are making a terrible mistake.
I understand. God is out of control.
There is one. The remaining Rondrians are the only way we... And I would be...
Order must be restored. Margrave, you can count on me.
Thank you, Kairon. May Parain protect...
Time will tell, Margrave. My next target is a fire.
Огненный демон. Ну, пойдем.
Fire! Fire!
Где он? А это была вообще? Я вообще не помню это место. Вспомните бы еще это, как уворачиваться. Вспомнила. И... Ау. Так, меня бьют. А это откуда пришла? Или что это такое? Ты кто? У вас еще и несколько. Он говорит сам. И что это было? Я вообще не вижу, чтобы где-то что-то горело. Начинается. О, это кто? Демон какой-то. Так. Чем бы его отравить? Фига, чуть он умер. Я не знаю, что я сделала с ним. Странно. Какой-то он странный. Что это было?
Well, still looking for the flames of passion.
You know there's a fire, and all you do is stand around.
I didn't lock the summoner up and thereby awaken his thirst for revenge. He would have called the Typhonil anyway. But here, he's at least useful.
You're gambling with someone's life. A child could burn to death.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I wouldn't have thought that a mind that inexperienced really could call the Typhonil. A hypothetical question, though. Which life would be worth more to you?
You think it's all a game, do you?
Be nice if it were a game. But we need the Typhonil Kairon.
How could you do that? Give that summoner a crazy idea like that?
Letting children summon demons. Well, we are in the Shadowland.
One of those children is dead.
Perhaps yet another shall soon die.
You also know where the last child is. Am I right?
The ruins of Razazor's pyramid. That...
You're doing that to provoke me. To see how I react.
I have to know who I...
You wait here. You still have some
I love it when...
Какая странная тетка.
You're behind the fire demon summoning.
You do me too much honor. I had Besides, bleached bones. They're nothing but deadly hot flames. Hard to crack with your sword.
Thanks to Azrael, I have more than my sword and my fist.
And you should use that spell. And don't get too...
Так, ладно. Куда-то мне дальше идти. Увлекательный геймплей. Увлекательная игра. Прям вообще. Угу. Чё? Ну, привет. Ай, больно. Так. Да блин, что ты стоишь? Смотришь на них. Прикольно он упал. Этот демон вообще на кошку похож. Что это с ним? Что он делает? Все. Куда теперь идти? Ага. Такой город пустой. Так, мне, наверное, не туда. Хотя... Что еще за место?
Hey, kid.
Malko Mashrak, Malko
О,
Mashri.
нет.
I'm talking to you.
Maragosh Mashri, be there in a minute.
Stop that and listen to me.
What do you want from me?
Come here. Very slowly.
Mama told me not to go with strangers.
And the Margrave has forbidden the playing of hopscotch here.
Really?
Yes. And now get a move on. Your mother is waiting at the place of execution.
You're a party pooper.
If you don't get a move on, I'm going to turn into a really bad party pooper.
I'm gonna tell Mama.
Издеваетесь, что ли? Я не помню.
Mashrak. Maragosh. Zijan. Typhel.
О, надо же. Я вообще точно не помнила это заклинание. И тупо это на бум сказала. Ай. Ой. Ой. Больно. Что за... Так, почему меня зелье не лечит, я не пойму. Это все или еще будет он со мной сражаться? Так, вот еще и побочка есть. Странно. Или нет? А, нет. Это мне надо возвращаться. Но мне пока не надо возвращаться. Так. А тут у нас что? Упс. Так, где я? Что это за место?
Recently, I was down in the market. The riffraff are allowed to move freely down there. Simply dreadful.
Не помню, чтобы я тут была раньше. То сейчас идет третья глава. И получается, что еще 2 главы надо пройти, чтобы закончить эту игру. Честно, она такая нудная, но раз я уже взялась проходить ее, то нужно закончить. Не бросать же все на середине.
There you are. But where's Elena?
Померла. Я Эскелена.
Please don't. I'm grateful to you.
Так, теперь по сюжетному заданию.
The Metropolitan has
Those assholes
decreed
in the guards
that from
slaughtered
this
everyone
day
who wanted to get the
forth,
food from the armory and
whosoever
spread
makes
it
Да, там
around.
идти-то.
speeches shall be punished.
Домой.
Those assholes in the guard want to spread it around fairly.
Publicly, they will receive 3 times 12 strokes of the whip. However,
Kairon, finally I deciphered the second ingredient.
You mean you've translated the mysterious writing to mysterious babble?
Maybe your mind has finally grown as big as your mouth. Then I'll be more than happy to leave the last part of the translation for you. The next ingredient sounds even more sinister. Pluck thee a root that doth arise from the drops of vilest nightmare and convulsions most pernicious.
Another riddle for us.
I would imagine the heretic fear.
Ой. Значит, надо идти к магу.
I'm glad to be in here. I hear people in the West Town are
Кто на меня нападает? А, опять разбойники. Достали, чуваки, идите своей дорогой. Что я вам сделал? Ау. Еще и отравление мне. Ты куда? Офигеть, он еще и исчез. Козлина. А я тоже как-то могу пуляться, только я не помню как. Все вспомнил.
people of Warunk, fear the demons. Renounce their temptations and defy their servants.
Алло. Что происходит?
In Rondra's name, drop your weapons. Belhalard Heusenstam, you are in disobedience of the Margrave's orders.
The guard will take care of this scum, your reverence. No need to bother the goddess.
Pull your people back and drop your weapons.
Ой.
This is my last warning.
Kairon, almost there when you need him.
What's going on?
Hell thinks he can get away with total insolence. Just say sends his people into our territory under the pretense of wanting to... Ah, good old Belhalha. But the Metropolitan showed up before we were able to finish them. And hell, snuck. I mean, if you were to help just a bit, lads, it'd be too bad.
В смысле?
You want to use me? Which demon shat in your skull to make you think we were still allies?
Come on, lad, this is war. Get Belhalha out of this hole, and we'll see how we can...
Что тут происходит вообще?
I get attacked on every corner. The Margrave has to approach the Fergalosh.
What's going on? It's about that lizard spawn, and that we choose the plague bailiff, no one else, and certainly not. It's about survival, lad, and you're having cleared them.
This is about your old enmity and nothing else.
The guard must now stand.
They offered peace.
Peace. I didn't have to listen. Morel is like the dra... And everyone who works for him.
Ты дурачок, что ли?
You wanted to use me and now you need my help. Well then. Metropolitan, have your brave warriors come to mediate?
In the goddess's name.
You're siding with Perel?
This is not about intrigue. These men are guilty. I will not tolerate this kind of turmoil in our city. Those pigs in the guard started it. We came to negotiate peace. Come on, you know these people. Tell the Metropolitan it's the truth. I don't care who wanted what. We have watched this honorless slaughter. One side has to lose, and the divine lioness will ensure that the decision is just. You, Belhalhard, may now choose for yourself and your men. Death.
Я останусь верным.
You have been deceived, Metropolitan. Yes, both have caused their fair share of death and devastation. But the cartel is here for no other reason than to murder Fergalosh. If anyone is to be banned, then it should be the men of the Kreutzer cartel.
Is that true?
You can believe me or not.
All right then, I will trust you on this. In Rondra's name, I, Yarkon of Turgelef, Metropolitan of the Middle Realm, Rondra's chosen in Warunk, proclaim... These men from the Kreutzer Alley are hereby forever banished. You have until dawn to leave Warunk, or you will face the executioner. Me? Why me? Until we meet again. Rondrians, we're leaving.
We should crack a barrel, but first take this. And a special allowance.
Now I need to talk to...
I hate to disappoint you, lad. He managed to break out.
No brothel.
A cakewalk, lad. That pack of thieves will keep their heads down. If you...
I don't like being used.
Oh, lads, don't be such a stickler.
Так. Что у меня там в инвентаре есть? Интересного. Нечаянно. Нет. У меня так много рун, но я не могу их применить к оружию. Это странно. Что такое бремя, не понимаю. И что я сейчас одела? Так. Вон здоровье, атака. Что можно сделать? Противоядие, яд. Какие-то симуляторы. Ладно, мне это не нужно. Так, а как... сохранение, точно. Тут же нет сохранения. Так, сейчас, минутку. Ой-ой-ой. Так, успокойся. Импад. Контроллер сегодня не хочет работать. Так. Надо продать всякое говно. Отлично. Так, здесь тоже. Надо кое-что продать. Угу. Вообще не знаю, что это. Ржавый лом продаем. Ты тоже не знаешь, что это. Можно у нее зелье купить. У меня вроде есть. Или нет? Походу нет у нее ни хрена. Вот целебная. Сильная настойка. По-моему, еще что-то у нее было. Слабое зелье тоже возьмем. И это тоже возьмем. Ой, да я уже нечаянно. Так, теперь продадим ей вот это. Так, это тоже. И вот это. Я не знаю, продавать ей вот это, что это такое вообще.
Those assholes in the guard slaughtered everyone who wanted to get the food from the armory and spread it around.
У нас, кстати, доспех перекрасился. Новый цвет.
Faster than you can say for feck's sake. You should put your money pouch in your shirt.
О,
no need to make it easy for the cartel.
Это же эта тетка. И демоны нападают. Почему она не помогает мне? Раз она такая хорошая. Почему она не помогает? Ау. Что-то было. Блин, какие они жесткие. Ты умираешь? Или нет? Нет. И все. Еще один. Сколько вас? Еще. Ё-моё. Ну чё ты? Давай, бей их. Женщина, помоги мне. Пожалуйста. Не хочет помогать. Азлина. Ой. Так, этим вот я. Да блин. Сколько можно? Наконец-то. Все. Ура.
As soon as Azrael's minions show up, there you are too. Amazing coincidence.
Yes.
А тебя чё нет?
Where you coincidentally lie in wait for me over and over again.
We're working together. Or should I just rid myself of the gift and watch you bash Calandra's head in?
I'm looking for the second ingredient. And you?
So, the second ingredient, right? That's why you...
I'm looking for Theodore. Have you seen him?
He's sure to be somewhere near the Thorned Rose. You'd better hurry.
Ой, иди в жопу.
You seem nervous.
Azrael is on her way here, and she knows that we want to summon Zul.
We're still alive.
Once she's here, that could change quickly. So, go to the brothel and...
What are you going to do in the meantime? Stand around half naked? At least here you won't be noticed.
I'll take care of the lot.
I'm one ahead of you. Hurry up. We may never see one another again.
Боже.
Well, if we both die, we'll meet again in the
Китана,
Netherhells.
недоделанная.
And Kаландra would remain.
But with Azrael as mistress, leading her soul around on a string.
I'm not the type to die easily. And you?
I hope that it doesn't have to go that far.
Так, ладно.
Now, if it isn't the strapping lad from the refugee camp.
Ты мне нужен, чувак.
Adeptus Theodore. Either in prison or in the house of pleasure.
Ad primo, this is currently the last place that... Ad secundo, I am drawn here by purely intellectual...
Time for that later.
An analysis of your astral power that may be of burning interest.
It's a mystery.
Interest?
Pluck thee a root that doth arise from drops of...
Radix appears acrim...
Слишком много разговоров, которые вообще не нужны.
According to my newest discovery, the dwelling of...
Right, we chop down the tree and...
Срубим.
Not so fast. The ladies who offer themselves... And they have to go about their daily work, screaming children, especially now, where the whores are starving because Fergal...
The children sleep soundly.
Well, they are outwardly quiet. The fact that they are actually... Before we chop this tree down, we should first...
You're not serious. I don't want to chop the tree.
This is a veritable ethic.
Get out of my...
Oh, yes, smite. But I made acquaintance enough with violence in prison. You will have... Or... We are faithful.
Запутаем его.
42.
What? Does this...
It isn't.
Get back.
Too bad people don't like the...
So then, should the children suffer nightmares and be fed, or...
How do we know that the tree does not already have us under...
It's simple. Thargunitoth would send us...
Exactly.
Forgive me, but I have the
Don't you feel the same? Here we are, standing out here. You seem somewhat out of sorts.
How?
The best cure for confusion.
Indeed? You
take...
Конечно, конечно. А я пока возьму то, что мне нужно.
Now
and a smile upon regarding our... What have...
Thank you, I have everything. And I didn't even have to chop down the tree. Half-wit?
Все, пока. Так, еще что-то надо найти. Так, последний ингредиент должна эта женщина найти. Куда она, кстати, делась? Так, это кто у нас? Опять убийцы какие-то. Достали. Где еще один? Чё? Какого? Ни хрена они акробаты. Вообще. Я не понимаю, что зеленая штука делает. Да ты сдохнешь сегодня или как? Еще прилетят, точно говорю. О. Вообще эти заклинания ни хрена не помогают. Ау. Ау. А если я? Куда ты убегаешь? Постой.
Now that the guard is here,
Кошмар.
sometimes even see people from the upper town down here.
Остался еще один ингредиент. Ну, пойдем дальше. Хотя, я думаю, на сегодня можно закончить, а продолжить уже в следующей серии. Вызвать демона. Хотя, наверное, сейчас встретимся с этой теткой. Она должна последний ингредиент найти. Так, ладно, в общем, всем спасибо за просмотр. Если понравилось, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, оставляйте комментарии. Вы мне поможете этим. Всем спасибо еще раз. И до встречи в следующей серии. Всем пока.